Yo, what's going on, VEVE gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Doktastrange, back in action. So I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking? What are we talking about? We got Avengers number 112 coming to VEVE tomorrow. What is we dealing with over here? I believe we got the first appearance of Mantis. Man, so if you're not aware, Mantis, core member or member of Guardians of the Galaxy. We had some bombshell news come out regarding Mantis and another member of Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, Peter Quill, during the holiday special for Guardians of the Galaxy. And you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling like already in the little, you know what I'm saying, holiday spirit and all of that, I guess. So I'm gonna let y'all see that right now, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't seen it yet. But this right here is basically what went down.
I guess I just wanted to do something special for you because, well,
what?
Your father, Peter. He might be.
Ego? He might be what?
He might be. He is my father, too.
Wait, so does that make you my sister? Mantis. That's the greatest Christmas gift I could ever get.
Yeah, so kind of interesting, right? You know, little twist, little plot twist there. So yeah, they're related. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to get the first appearance of her on the VEVE app, and that went down in Avengers number 112. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the VEVE fam is talking about here. We got the fam, Abdullah Arif, on the check-in, blessing us with some GoCollect info. So let's check this out here. According to GoCollect, a 9.6 is going for 2,900. We got about 23 of those registered and 11 of them sold. Looks like the majority that people came in with these is somewhere around like an 8.5 to an 8, you know, and those are going for like 130. So there you have that, you know, not the most expensive book in the world, but at the same time, Gamora has been a nobody until, you know, she's been put into the comics. So, you know me, I like to dive in a little deeper, try to see some more recent sales and see if these values on here are correct. Sometimes they're a little low, and then when I go on eBay, it's a little bit higher, you know, some recent activity, you know, because let's face it, the MCU, for as old as it is still kind of new, you know what I'm saying? The MCU itself has been around a while, but some of these characters are just gaining steam. I think they're just finding a place for them now, you know what I'm saying, in certain respects. So there's always potential for upside when you're talking these first appearances that we seem to be getting, because for the most part, I would say a good 80%, maybe a little higher, 85%, has been FAs of relevant characters, you know, that we've been getting. Of course, we get a little fluff here and there, but that's the whole, you know, speculatory aspect of what we're dealing with, is we still don't know in the future what Marvel has planned, you know what I'm saying? And the Guardians of the Galaxy are a perfect example of characters that in the comics for years really weren't that big of a deal, and then when they take it and flip it, put it on big screen, get the right actors, it brings it right to life, and then all of a sudden they're relevant. So, you know, when we get certain books on the app and people are like, oh, this stuff isn't worth this in the physical, this, that, and the third, it's like, we still don't know the future though, you know, so we got to just keep our heads on the swivel. And like I like to say, you know, if I can afford it, I like to be in early, as cheap as possible, and ride the wave if there ever is one, you know what I'm saying? If there isn't one, well, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know what's going on right now. Most things that you know, we can invest in on a speculatory level, you know, they're cheap right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is no different. We got to figure out if we're going to stack a slack on this book, though. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to check out these covers real quick. We're going to head on over to, I don't know where we're going to head over to get some more information, but we definitely going to do some due diligence, check out the covers. You know what I'm saying? This book is very old, so I highly doubt there's any variants or anything like that from back in the day. So that's why we got exclusive covers by Nicoletta Balderi once again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hop on over to the Medium and check it out. Boom. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are on Medium article checking out Avengers number 112. This came out in 1963. It's gonna drop tomorrow, Tuesday, December 6th. And you know how we do, man. We get 5 variant covers. Let's check out the edition sizes and a little bit of background here. It says the first appearance of Mantis, the Avengers mansion is stormed by protesters, organized by a mysterious man known as the Lion God, a mythic hero from Africa who has some demands of the Black Panther. Interesting. And of course, we know here this release features VEVE exclusive rare and ultra rare covers by Nicoletta Balderi. So we got a drop price of $6.99. This was released in 1973. We're getting 10,000 total editions, so this isn't like a super rare, you know, limited edition drop, I should say. And let's run through it, man. So with 10,000 editions, that means we're gonna get 6,000 classic common covers. We're gonna get 2,250 uncommon vintage variants. We're gonna get 1,000 rare hero variants. We're gonna get 500 vibranium variants, and those are ultra rares. Secret rares, we're getting 250 true believer variants of those. So let's dig in a little bit here and check out our covers, shall we? So this is the classic common you all know and love, but actually I don't know this book at all. Keep it 1,000, you know. But that's why I love VEVE, man. Marvel bringing the awareness, bringing the ability for me to collect all over again, collect stuff that even when I was a kid and I was collecting crazy, I'd be in these comic book stores, man, I might have seen this book, you know what I'm saying, mixed in with a whole bunch of them in a short box and not even realize like it had any significance, you know. And that's why I'm kind of appreciative that, you know, whether these are worth a lot in real life or not, you know what I'm saying, just awareness, like, wow, now I know where to get this, that. Like, I use VEVE, like the app, as a reference point when I go into the shops now, you know what I'm saying. I just pull those up and then I could just easily show them the cover, and then, you know, they're like, oh, I got that, or I don't got that, you know. And I know what I'm looking for, because honestly now I have a condensed, you know, source where I know all the important keys and grails is right there in one source, you know what I'm saying. If I go on just a Marvel app and a comic app, they got every book, so I'm like, okay, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. But VEVE is helping me hone in on these books that I really am not familiar with. Like, you know, of course I know Drax has a first appearance, Gamora has a first appearance, but what book are they? I don't know. Will I ever go out my way to find out? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. So that's just what I like about what we do got going on this app. You know what I'm saying? I like to deal with the positive things more than the negative, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a collector, man. I'm a diehard collector. I can't help it. I love the blockchain. I love the notion of ownership on the blockchain, you know what I'm saying? So enough rambling on. Sorry about that, guys. Back to the cover. This classic cover is a classic, you know. It what can I say? Look here, 20 cents, man. Once I see 20 cents and the artwork that looks like this, I'm a sucker for it. I need it in my collection. I love it. I actually like this cover to the point where between the cover and the significance of the book, I'm actually gonna hunt down the physical of this book now. I really want it. So let you know how I feel about that cover. This uncommon, I like how Drax is highlighted over here. Oh, sorry, that's Vision. I believe that's Vision over there in the cut. Yeah, that's Vision. So yeah, we got Vision, Thor, Iron Man, Black Panther, Wanda. Man, we got them all. We got them all. And Mantis, of course. So, actually, is that Mantis? Nah, that's not even Mantis. Man, once again, man, these classic covers, you know, that's what bugged me out about these people is they would have first appearances in books and you would never know that it's a first appearance in there, like I was saying, because they don't put them on the cover at all. And that's why now we got the ability to right a wrong here. And it looks like Nicoletta did just that, man. This is kind of crazy. I like this. You know, I like this. Honestly, I don't like the black and white though. I'm hoping that this really shines when we see the ultra rare. Let's pop on over and see the ultra rare here. And this is, yeah, this is way more complete. You know, the drop of the red there, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? We just poke around, see if we got any autos. I know that she doesn't really like, you know, to drop her autos. She just likes to do her art, man. Just stay out the way. I could appreciate that, man. I love the color schemes here. You know, some matching vision over here. That's dope. Let me know what you guys think about that. So now, let's dive into the secret rare. I mean, definitely no action going on. As my man VEVE Flex would say. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, man, go down in the description box, hit that arrow, and you will find VEVE Flex's channel in there amongst all other superb, amazing VEVE content creators out there, man. I try to list as many as I can, and I want you guys to support everybody. Everybody brings something to the table, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Not my cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? She got kind of like a Star Trek vibe going on with her eyes. Like if she had Dr. Spock's ears behind her hair, I wouldn't be shocked at all. You know what I'm saying? She got a very, but you know, it's you know, it is what it is, man. It's a panel, you know, and if this is her first appearance in the book, guys, then most likely when we flip through the pages, she saw little to no action if that's what they pulled for our cover. You know, and that's the thing with these older books too, is sometimes people have first appearances and they were not even dressed up in their costume, or they were doing nothing, or they might look like they're doing more on the cover than they actually end up doing in the book. So it was a lot of weird stuff going on back in the days like that, man. So it is what it is. But personally, you know, between the price and these covers, I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's dive in a little bit more. Let's dive in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on one of my favorite sites, Key Collector Comics, checking out Avengers 112. And we can see here, you know, at least as far as raw copies, this book had a low sale of $8, a mid-grade sale of $25, and a high sale of $65. This is the first appearance of Mantis and the first appearance of Panther. Don't know who that is. And the reason why I like this site is they tell you little tidbits like this. Like, there's been a plus 550% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. So the timing is interesting that we're getting this. All these things I take into consideration. You know, the artist on the original cover is Don Heck. The writer is Steve Englehart. And this was published in June of 1973. So a little bit more background info there. Gonna hop on over to eBay. You know what I'm saying? And let's check out some current values of some graded books. Let's see what this is going for in the physical. Figure out if we're going to stack or slack on Avengers 112, first appearance of Mantis. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on eBay, checking out Avengers number 112. And I can see one here selling for $265. This looks like a raw copy. So that's interesting. I pretty much put Avengers and CGC in my search bar here, and ain't too much coming up here, guys. So, in reality, this book may not. Okay, here we go. yo, had to refine the search. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit the sort button and hit highest price. Get right to the nitty gritty here. Let's see what we hitting for. I'm seeing one here, a 9.4 coming in from Canada at 1,100. We got another 9.6 here for cheaper, 900, well, 1,000. 9.4 going for 1,000. So, you know, not the most expensive book in the world, and definitely not the cheapest either. A 7.0 sign for 700. So yeah, you know, that's what you're looking at as far as the graded copies out there. You know what I'm saying? You guys can check out some other classics here popping up here along the way. Dope books. But the question is, are we stacking or are we slacking? Listen, man. Right now, in this day and age, you know, after experiencing the latest drops we have, where we got some books that have some decent fair market value, graded and stuff, you know, classic books, and, you know, they made us pay, you know, $10 for these books, you know what I'm saying? They're still selling in the aftermarket for $4, you know, so that's price commensurement, I guess. But, you know, with this being a 10,000K, you know, 10K drop, $6.99, my anticipation is that this will end up like everything else that we've been getting in those parameters, which would lead me to think this will end up around $2.30 in the aftermarket. So, like I was saying in my last previous video, when it comes to these classic books being dropped on the app and them having this as the uncommon, I don't know what's going on. VEVE might be watching my videos and doing something. No, I'm just playing, man. You know, I doubt they got the time and money to worry about me. But no lie, y'all, the last couple of drops where we don't have a totally different cover for the uncommon, I've gone for like 2, let's say, and both of them were uncommon, so. And I've seen other people hitting for 2 secret rares on the same drop. So I don't know what's going on with the algorithm or whatever, but I'm not enjoying getting uncommon. Like, I'd rather land the common than the uncommon with some of these books, you know what I'm trying to say? So when it's coming to these types of blind boxes here, these comics, this is just me personally, I'm starting to not even want to, you know what I'm saying, go for 2 anymore, because landing 2 uncommons multiple times kind of takes the winds out of your sails, folks. So for me personally, I'm going to go for 1 on a drop. So I technically am not stacking. However, I will say I do like the rare. No, the rare's all right, but that ultra rare, I like that representation. I like that. And, you know, the secret rare just is what it is. You know, it's a secret rare. Don't really do too much for me on this one. But if I hit for any of those, you know, I might sell them, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And just stack up on some commons. Because I feel like the common has somewhere to go as being that classic cover. And if you're a believer in there being any chance that Marvel and our exclusive artists and VEVE work together and release physicals of all these quote-unquote VEVE exclusive covers one day, then, you know, maybe invest in rares and ultra rares. I don't know, but I'm kind of picky on those. I believe that all ultra rares, though, have like you know, upside. Even the rares have potential upside that we just don't see on the app anymore right now, but because of the scarcity and the mint sizes. But yeah, I believe this is a book that, you know, if we can grab them cheap, I'm grabbing them, yo. That's just how I've been on it lately, though. So I'm technically stacking, but just in the aftermarket. You know what I'm saying? Not on the drop. This had a better secret rare. I would be more tempted to go for it on the drop. The ultra rares and the rare is not enough for me to want to, you know what I mean, go crazy. And then with that uncommon and my last couple of drop experiences, not gonna be able to do it, man. Not gonna be able to do it. So that's where I'm at on it, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you're feeling. We're gonna have another comic drop on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for the next video coming shortly. We're gonna dive into that one for sure. Figure out, are we gonna stack or slack? And let me know, man, what you thought, what you feeling, what the plan is. But for this moment in time, your man Dr. Strange, all things strange, is out.